Bang for your buck sale, the buck and heifer sale. Brandon kind of patterned the buck and heifer sale there with the first one. Where were we at? We were in Abilene, having the heifer sale, and then coming right back with the sale incentive for Trudy right there the next morning. And as you can see on the back page of the catalog, has had quite the success, raising the last two world champions, both coming right through this sale. So if you're coming to buy buck and heifers in this industry, there's not a sale that has produced any other world champion other than that comes back to the sale incentive for Trudy's that Brandon has produced the last two, with Voodoo Woman winning over $70,000 in 2022, and then Highway Honey last year winning almost $50,000 in her bucking career. Brandon's going to talk a little bit about the sale terms here tonight, talk about the incentive that we'll have tomorrow morning, and then he's going to talk about the first 5 lots, the half interest, what's to be expected throughout the year, and then how the partnership will be divided at the end of the year. So I'll turn it over to Brandon Stewart, your host, and he'll tell you a little bit about the sale, and we'll get underway.
You bet, guys. I appreciate everybody being here and showing up. I'm going to go over the incentive. It's tomorrow morning, afternoon. I believe it'll run after the ABBI calves, so it'll be early afternoon tomorrow, right over here in the arena here. The incentive entry fee is $1,000. It's 100% payback. We are adding $10,000 back to this incentive as well. So the payout should be pretty good. We're selling 34 lots here today. We usually get roughly 2/3 of them to come back for the incentive. So it should be pretty good. It's a pretty neat deal. These heifers are bucking against themselves and themselves only. So for a pretty good chance. We have last year's incentive results on the back here. You can kind of see what these calves won last year, and then use your imagination as to what they'll bring this year, and the opportunity is there to pay for themselves and so much more just tomorrow morning. So we're doing something a little bit different this year with our half interest lots. This is the first year that we've offered half interest in these bucking heifers. I picked 5, and I told myself I was only going to pick 5. I didn't want to offer a whole bunch of them, but I picked 5 in here that I really like, that I feel like have the mind and the capability to go on and be hauled and be competitive. So those half interest lots you can double them. You can bid and double your bid for full interest, take them home, do it all yourself. That's no problem whatsoever at all. That opportunity is always there at all of our sales. So the way this half interest opportunity works, if you buy half interest, the heifer stays with us. We feed her, haul her, train her, do everything like that. There's no additional cost as far as that's concerned. As the purchaser, you do have to pay the entry fees. So that's your part. We split all winnings 50-50, and then we sell these heifers right back here next spring in the Bang for Your Buck sale. It will lead off with whatever half-interest heifers stay here. The partnership will end. It's a buy-sell agreement. You're agreeing to buy it. You're agreeing to sell it on said date. So this sale next year, these heifers will sell. Our partnership will dissolve right then and there. If you want to buy her back, you can buy her back, take her to your place. If I want to buy her back, I might do that as well, or they'll be offered to the public as well. So we've raised the last 2 yearling world champions, and they've sold through this sale, and I just thought it'd be really neat to have another one and to be able to offer her back into this sale. So that's probably enough on that. If anybody has any questions on that, don't hesitate to ask. It's a pretty typical for, like a typical bull partnership, but it does have a definite end date. So I appreciate everybody coming here. We are working on some sale orders. I don't know how long it'll take for them to get here, and I'm sorry we dropped the ball on that one on you guys. But we'll give you time to flip through the catalog and get to the next lot, and we'll make sure you guys know what's coming up next. And we're going to sell these first 5 half interest lots first. The first 5 that we sell will be half interest. So remember, double your bid if you want all of them, and please let us know if that's what you want to do. Yes. Yeah, so our incentive is first thing, or it's tomorrow afternoon. Cody brought up a good point. If you want to enter the incentive, we need to know that tonight. That way we can have those heifers sorted and over here tomorrow morning for them to buck as well. So please let us know if you buy something, if you plan on entering her in the incentive, and we can make it happen. All these heifers have been bangs vaccinated. They're good to go anywhere. We have a health paper on all of them, so we can give you that as well. So they are ready to go to a new home.
All right. Well, thank you, Brandon. And as he said, if you have any questions on any of these half-interest calves, don't feel free to stop us and ask those questions before purchasing. Tonight, working the ring, got Jody Dozier and Logan Harkeby working the ring. Also have Shane Van Zant with CCI.live. Got a little over 100 people registered on there. So rest assured that those people will settle up for their purchases just the same that each and every one of you do that are here on site. As you can tell, Brandon does a great job, had a lot of success in the industry. The crowd keeps getting larger and larger here each and every year at the heifer sale. I think due to the interest in the heifers and the opportunity for all the money for these heifers to win before going on into their breeding careers. But with that said, I'll turn it over to Brandon for the first lot, and we'll get the sale underway.
Okay, guys, we're going to sell lot number 28 is what we're selling first here. This is a half interest, the first of 5 half interest heifers. This 318L heifer has been special from the word go. There's a couple different videos of her here on the right, and then there's one on the left. These videos on the right are her last trips here. She's automatic. She's in the door. She kicks over her head. And what I like most about this heifer here is that she's got a good mind on her. She's not real wild. She's not real crazy. You can tell that she thinks about everything before she does it. And it shows in her bucking and how she's patterned up here, guys. So I think this heifer here is bound to win a lot tomorrow in the incentive and so much more beyond that. I will touch on her bottom side here. This heifer did come from Rafter G. Summer Gay did send the DNA off on this heifer's mother. She's very sure that she knows which cow it is. She sent it in. It's currently pending with ABBI, so I like to think that we can get this filled in here for you. But we are going to sell her as is, how it is, and we will do everything we can to make sure she matches up for you guys.
All right, wonderful lead-off heifer, opportunity to perch half, or you can double your bid and take her off. Here we go, sales hard. All right, I'm going to be getting it, somebody get 15 pound dollar, I'm going to be getting 10 pound, 225, 2025, I'm going to be getting it down 5, I'm going to be getting 2025, $2,000, I'm going to be getting it 25, I'm going to be getting it down 7, I'm going to be down 3, I'm going to be getting it 3,000, 3,000, I'm going to be getting it 3, I'm going to be getting it down 5, I'm going to be 2, 5, I'm going to be down 7, 4, I'm going to be $4,000, 4,000, I'm going to be getting it 4, down 2, I'm going to be getting it 2, 42, 5, 5, 7, 5,000, 5,000. He going to be down 5,000 down 2. I'm going to be down 52, 52. He going to be down 2, 2. I'm going to be down 5,000 I'm going to be down 2 and 52. He going to be down 2, but again 2, but again 5, again 5 down 7. 57. He going to be down $57. I'm going to be down 7. 57. He going to be down 55. I'm going to be down 7. 6 out. I'm going to be down 8. But again 8, 6 out. $6,000. I'm going to be down 6 here, down 2, down 5. I'm going to be down 2, 5. And then it's running behind. 65. He going to be down 2. Going to be down 5, 5. I'm going to be down 65. 5. And now 7. I'm going to be down 7. Now 7. I'm going to be down 7. I'm going to be down 7. It's 7. He's going to be down 7. Now 2. I'm going to be down 72. It's 72. You're out in Missouri. You're out in California. 7,200. 7's been onside. 72. It's 72. He's going to be down 7. He's going to be down 2, 2, 2. I'm going to be down 72. 5. And now 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be 3. Dude, I'm going to be down 3. 5. I'm going to be down 5. It's 75. I'm going to be down 75. Go ahead, Brandon. Talk about that first heifer. 7,500.
Yeah, guys, this heifer here, these videos say it all right here. You're looking at her last 2 trips, and I've put the mash on these heifers in the last 30, 45 days. You're looking at 2 videos here that are 2 weeks to 3 weeks old right here. This is what this heifer is, and she's patterned up, ready to go, and has a $10,000 added incentive on her tomorrow, and so much more beyond her competition career too as a female. She's going to be an outcross to 95% of the programs going these days, and we know that's where those rank bulls come from. Take this heifer home, and buck her, win your money. And
77.
Yep, sorry.
75, online, 77, 75, 77. Money's online, 75, 77. Here we go. It's 75, and I'm going to be getting $77. Here we go. Home, going to be getting on time, going to be getting 75, 7.5. I'm going to be getting so $7,500. Online, number 627, headed to Missouri, 7,500, 627. Jared, type in there and let us know if you'd like to double your bid or if you just want half interest. Okay. All right, thank you. Next one.
Fantastic. Good buy in there. Appreciate you guys. It's a good way to start the sale off. We're going to roll into lot number 8 here. This is a A&E 112. This is a good-looking red heifer. She's built right. She acts right. She's an embryo heifer. She's a little bit more on the easy-going side, but I've loved that for training her and getting her to this point, and I think it will translate over whenever we go to hauling her up and down the road. She's sired by 86Y Finger Roll, a $300,000 plus sire. We've had so much success with the Finger Roll genetics. It's been phenomenal for us. They're pretty automatic. They can go and compete and be competitive. Todd Copenhaver's 36 bar RK Son of a Sinner came out of this sale in August last year, and that bull has been lighting it up in the futurity so far. So this is an own daughter finger roll out of BMC 05. That's the dam to Miller time, and I don't know if you guys remember Miller time. There's a video of him on here. This is when he broke the futurity world record right here, 95.2. And now he's a PBR short round bull at times, and has been to the PBR finals 2 or 3 times as well. So, guys, this heifer's bred to buck, and she absolutely does. And the 2 videos of her on here are her only 2 trips on the right side. We're looking at 5 trips in her whole life, and she's got it figured out like this. Let's get to selling her.
All right, lot 8, buying half interest. Can double your bid and take it all. Here we go. Time going to be down 10,000. 10,000. Let y'all bid. 2,000. 25. Time going to be down 5. Coming on. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 3. Time going to be down 3,000. 3,000. Time going to be down 3. 5. Time going to be down 35. Time going to be down 35 in the dark. 3 here. 5. Going to be down 5. Time going to be down 5. 4. Time going to be down 4. Now 5. 45. Going to be down 45 in the dark. Time going to be down 40 here. Now 5. Going to be down 45. 4,500. Going to be down 42. Time going to be down 2. Down 2. Time going to be down 2. 42. Time going to be down 2 in the dark. Time going to be down 2. 5. Time going to be down 2. And now 5. Going to be down 2 here. Now going to be down 5. Going to be down 2. 5. 42. 45. Going to be down 7. Going to be down 47 in the dark. Time going to be 8. Today. Time going to be down 5. $5,000 into that. Time going to be down $5,000. $5,000 now 2. Time going to be down 2. Time going to be down 2. And 52 in the dark. Time 2. 5. Time going to be down 5. 55. Going to be down 55. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. 55. 7. 7. Now 6,000. Money's online. Going to be 6,000. You're all out here. Time going to be down $6,000. It's 6,000. Time going to be down 6 here. Going to be down $6,000. It's 6,000. Time going to be down. What you get? Time going to be down 6. Now 2. Time going to be down 2. And now 2. Time going to be down 62 in the dark. Going to be down 6 here. Going to be down 2. It's 62. Time going to be down 2. Time going to be down 62. You're out, Brian. Going to be 6,200. It's 6,000. Time going to be down 2. Now 5. Time going to be down 5. It's 65. Going to be down 5. Time going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. It's 65. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. Now 7. Going to be down 67. Going to be down 5 here. 7. Now 7. Now 7. Time going to be down 7. Time going to be down 7. Time going to be down 7. It's all 2 all time. It's 7. Going to be down 7. Time going to be down 7. Going to be down 7. Yes, Brandon. Time going to be down 7. Down 2. It's 72. Good speed. Time going to be internet. You did not make it. Going to be 2. 5. 75. It's 75. Time going to be down 75. Time going to be down 3. 5. 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 75. Down all 2. Hold on. Here she goes. 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 75. 75. 75. 5. Going to be down 76. Going to be down 75. 77. It's 75. 77. All 2. Going to be down 10. Time going to be down 75. Going to be down talk. Time going to be down 77. Going to be down 2. It's 75 real quick. 75.
Guys, I won't take up much of your time here. I just want to remind you guys that the 2022 World Champion Voodoo Woman wins $70,000. Now it's turned out to be a brood cow. 95K Highway Honey wins almost $50,000 last year. That's what this heifer can win right here, and she's dialed in, ready to go. This is a heck of a steal right here, especially considering the future beyond that too.
75, 77, 77, 75, 77. Last call. It's 75 in the dark. You're going to be in 77. You're out, Brian. Last call. 75, 77. Here she goes. Now 8,000. I'm going to be $8,000. I'm going to be $8,000. $8,000. I'm going to be $8,000. I'm going to be what's better than one world champion? 2. 8. Now 2. 82. I'm going to be now 2. I'm going to be $8,000. Even back-to-back world champions is even better. 82. I'm going to be now 2. Brian. Last call. Don't want to miss you. 8,000. 82. 82. I'm going to be down 2. Here. Going to be down 3. Hand, going to be down 2. So $8,000. Give it to Jody. $8,000. 420. Would you like to double? Takes both. Times 2. 8,000 times 2. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys there. We're going to roll to the back of our catalog now, lot number 34. Boy, I had a hard time setting this catalog order because I sure didn't like this heifer being this far back in the catalog, but something had to be towards the end, and this D2 heifer ended up there. We bought a set of heifers from Cody Abear the last 2 years, and this is the second set here. This is sired by a young bull of his, Bar 828, that was one of his top American Heritage picks as a 2-year-old. Sired by Desperado and out of a Wired Witch's daughter. We're talking straight page blood on top, and then out of a Good Whiskey daughter on the bottom side, and that Good Whiskey is the bull that won the American Heritage for the Abear family. This heifer's bred to do it. She might be the most talented thing in the whole entire sale, and I haven't been able to get the trip out of her that I really wanted to be able to showcase that to you guys. But this heifer here she's a freak, and she's a natural. She's done it from word go. She's bred good. She's out of a good young female on the bottom side. We're selling half interest here. She is eligible for the incentive tomorrow morning, and so much more beyond that too. Selling half interest with the option to double.
All right, down 10 pound, down 5 pound hard, down 2 pound, 25, 2, 25, down 2, down 5, down 25 down 3, 3, down 5, down 35 down 5, 35, 4 pound hard, 4, down 45, down 2, 5, down 45, 45, down 7, down 5 pound, down 5 pound hard, $5,000, down 5, down 2, down 5, down 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, down 5, 5,500, down 5, $55, down 55, 55, down 5, ball, 2 ball, time to go. I'm going to get 5,500, I'm going to be in a 2 4 go, 52, last call, get final line 2, and 52, 2, don't miss her, 52, I'm going to be done 2, and 52, to be done 2, yes sir, get 52, all 2.
Yeah, guys, I know we're not looking at a put-together trip here, but think about where your guys' yearlings are at when that are sitting at home right now. We're still in March here. It's early on. There really hadn't been any yearling events kicked off yet. This heifer will put it all together. She wants to do it close. She doesn't travel anywhere, and the further she goes, the stronger she gets. I feel like we're under the money here, but she's going to sell today, and she's going to make a heck of a heifer for somebody. And I hope she stays right here.
52, 52, 52, 52, before we go. $5,000, 52. Time going to be down 2, 2, 2. 52, going to be down 5, going to be down 2, down 2, 52, $5,000, going to be down 2, 2, 2. Anybody else I have? Going to be down 2, down, going to be 52, 5,200, and so $5,000 online, 639. $5,000, 639. Moving on.
Been a good one to get in on. All right, guys, we're going to flip. We're going to flip back to the front of the catalog again on you here. Go back to lot number 7. TM45 bar L3. This is a Travis Medvey bred and raised female here, selling half-inch or center. She's sired by 56D first charge, a son of Buck Autism out of a Crazy Train cow. He's a brother to the great Lollipop that's been an outstanding sire, and this first charge has been a great sire for us as well. I've got a bull 409K Ginger Ninja in this deal tomorrow, in Saturday, that's in the semifinals, and when he puts it all together, he's already been 91 plus points, and this first charge stuff works. On the bottom side, it gets even cooler than that. This 45 F1 female is the daughter of All Aboard, back out of a Who's Back female that's back out of the Great Fence Climber. This 45 cow line's been phenomenal. That's the cow line that Flying Wire come from. That's the cow line that 45 Bar K Rebel Child, last year's Reserve World Champion, come from. And this heifer here is going to make it known as well. She's a maternal brother to the 45 Bar J2 All Magic, which is our high seller in our first bull sale. That bull ended up winning $80,000 for us. This is him right here last year here in Amarillo. He won this event last year, took home 20-something thousand this last year here. So this heifer's got that kind of ability, and we know she'll win her fair share as well, not to mention the type of breeding piece that this heifer adds to your program.
All right, here we go. 10 pound, 5 pound, 2 pound, 25, 2, 5, 5, 5, 2,500, 25, 3, 5, 35, 35, 7, 4, $4,000, 4,100, 4 down 2, 42, down 2, 42 $4,000, 4 pound down 2, 2, down 2, down 5, 45, down 5, you get 3, down 3, 5, down 5, 45, down 5, down 45 down 5, 4,500, down 47, out Brian, going to be 47, 4,500, down 7, down 7, get down 7, 4,500, 4,700, down 5,000, down 2, time to get 52, 52, Jared, you run late, 52, time to get down 2, 52, down 2, now 5, 55, 55, 55, how about 3, Brian, down 3, 3, 5, down 5, down 5, 3, 5, 55, 5,500, down 3, 3, 5, ball 2, ball down, here we go, and 53, down 5, now 7, 55, 55, that's old buddy here, 55 now, 6 out, 6 out, come on, Travis, 6 out, 6,000, 6 out, 6 now 2, down 2, 2, time to get down 6 here, down 2, down 5, 5, she's your kind, 62, 65, 65, down 5, 62, 65, Brandon's going to do all the work, 62, 65, Kenzie's going to do all the work, 5, 7, 67, 65, 67, down 5, down $7, Brian, you're out now, 65 bid, 67. 65, 67, 65, down $67 all through and up. $6,500, $67 and I'm gonna get it up. So $6,500 headed to TM, 6,500 headed to TM. You come in late, Brian. 640 the buyer, 640.
Don't worry, Brian. We got one more here for you. We're going to go roll here to lot number 16, guys. Just a page over. This is Babs 89L. This is a 39D top shelf, back out of a 642D Sherwood at female, selling half interest at the option to double. We're looking at her only 2 trips here on the right side. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it really came into play whenever I was picking these half interest heifers for me. This heifer has a good sound mind on her. She knows what she's doing. She knows she wants to turn. She wants to leave her a little bit quick right there. On my left side, my bucking chute's is a little bit shorter, and she doesn't get that jump forward in there, and on that right it's a little bit bigger, and she pushes in there a little bit, but we're going to get her out clean, and she's going to do this right here when she does, and she gets up off the ground and kicks through it. Sired by Top Shelf. I don't even have to talk about what he's done. He's $275,000 winner, multi-time PBR finals bull, and what intrigued me the most about him was his female side. You know, he goes back to that page 039 cow, and with the heart that bull has and continues to show us, and the consistency that he has, we know these females are going to be awesome as producers and as buckers as well.
All right, here we go. I've got 2 bid, 25. I'm going to be 5. Now 3. I'm going to be 25, 3. 25, 3. I'm 5 here, 3. Now 5. And now 5, now $4,000. 35, 4, now 45, now 5,000. I'm going to be getting 5, 55, 6,000. It's $6,000. Everybody wants her. Here we go. 6,000. I'm going to be getting $6,000. And now $6,000. I'm going to be getting 6. Here, going to be getting 6. Now 5. It's 65. Here, going to be getting down 5. I'm going to be getting 65. It's 6,500. Here, going to be getting 6,000 down 2. And now 2. Going to be getting 2, 2, 2. I'm going to be getting now 5. I'm going to be getting 5. And now 5. Here, going to be getting 5. I'm going to be getting 5. I'm going to be getting 5. 5. I'm going to be getting 2. 5. I'm going to be down 65 on 3. You're going to be down 5. It's 65, 67. You're going to be down 7. Now 7. I'm going to be down 7. It's 7. I'm going to be down 7. I'm going to be down 7. Get down 7. Get down 7. I'm going to be down 5. It's 65, 7. You're going to be down 67. I'm going to be down 65. I'm going to be last half interest cap. It's 6,500, 6,700. I'm going to be down. Y'all out online now. 6,500, 67. You're going to be down 5. Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys, this is our last half interest opportunity here. Look how hard she kicks and look how high she gets off the ground and has a good sound mind. She's got plenty of frame to her. Going to make a good-sized cow when it's all said and done, too. This is one that you can buy. You can buck now, breed later, and flush, too. You can build a program around her. You can win a ton of money with her. The possibilities are endless with this female.
Now 7. I'm going to be getting on 2. You're going to be getting on time. It's 7. You're going to be getting 5. 7. You're going to be getting 65, 67. It's 65. You're going to be getting down $67 all through and on. I'm going to be getting so $6,500 right down front. 6,500. Would you like to double and take her all? All right, just going to keep half interest. 400 the buyer, 400. Thank you. That'll move us to lot 1.
You bet you guys. We're going to go to lot number 1 now. I appreciate all of our bidders there on them half interest lots. I'm excited to see what we can get done with those heifers there. We're going to turn here to lot number 1, BS76L. This heifer's super, super talented. She's had a little bit of trouble staying on her feet, but that's going to come with some more time and some more size with her. She was borderline half interest. If I felt like she's just a little bit further away from where these other heifers were at as far as her mental game and where she's at there, but she didn't get out clean right there, and I remember vividly here, Kinsey looked at me and she said, that went a lot better than what I thought it was going to, because she come out backwards here, but she knew right what to do here, and she gets up off the ground. She's a Crazy Mother Trucker. Crazy Mother Trucker is the sire to Highway Honey. It was last year's world champ, and then the bottom side of this female is what I love the most. She's a daughter of Fireworks out of W45-C, which is the mother to Flying Wired, which is our PBR Bull of the Year contender, last year's Classic World Champion, Futurity World Record holder. If he's done it, guys, he's done it all, and the bottom side's there in this heifer, and we know how important that is moving forward with these females. So let's get her sold here.
All right, here we go. Somebody get 10,000. Here, going to be getting 10,000. I'm going to be getting 5, 2,000, 25. I'm going to be getting 2 pair, 25 full interest cap, 22, 25, 5. I'm going to be down 2 pair, 5, 25. Here, going to be getting 25, 7. Here, going to be getting 7, 3. I'm going to be getting 3, now 3, now 3, now 2. At 32 down, 2 down, 5 pound, going to be down 2 5. At 35, going to be down 7. Now 4 pound, not at a pound, going to be down 4 pound, 2 5. At 45, going to be down 45, 7 on 7. Now 5,000 down, going to be down 5. 8 5, going to be down 5 pound, down 2. Time to get 52. 52, 2 2, going to be down 5 pound, going to be down 2 5. At 55, going to be down 2, going to be down 5, going to be down 2 5. 53, now 5. At 53, 55, going to be down 57. Going to be down 6 out, going to be down 6 out. At 6 out, 2 down 2, now 5. Going to be down 5. At 65, going to be down 5 5 7. Going to be down 67. And now 7. Going to be down 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 2 2 2 5. At 75, going to be down 7,500. Going to be down 5. At 75, all 2, all done. I have 75. And I'm going to be down 75. I'm going to get down 5. I'm going to be down 75. I'm going to be down 75. I'm going to be down, yes sir, 73, 75.
Just watch how this heifer gets her front feet off the ground and carries them up under, just like Flying Wire does. And I can't say enough good things about this heifer and what she can bring to the table for your breeding program outside of the arena, but in the arena as well, Lord. Guys, this heifer here, she's going to make you a ton of money. It doesn't matter which way you turn.
73, 75, Internet's out. 73's on here. Internet's out. James, you're out. 75, 75, 73, 75, 73, 75 $100. And I'm going to be down 5 pound. Going to be down. Sold her 73 $100. Sold 7,300. Jody, 279. Thank you. Next one will be number 2.
We're going to stay with the Crazy Mother Truckers here. This is our last one, our second one and last one here. This is BS83L, lot number 2, Crazy Mother Trucker out of a Show Kitty daughter that's out of the 13C bar cow. She's the 794 female. The mother to this heifer is a sister to Brimstone that was marked over 92 points that I sold to Tommy Julia and Stacy Addison. This heifer here, I remember on this trip right here, I looked at Kenzie and said, that reminds me a lot of the highway honey trips that I remember seeing right there. This heifer here is special. She's in the gate to the left. She kicks hard. She kicks through it. She could have just as easily been a half-interest calf right along with them other ones, but I limited myself to 5, and I'm sticking with it. So we're going to sell full interest here, and you're probably going to make me regret it.
All right, 10 pound. Hey, going to be down 5 pound, 2 pound, 25. Hey, going to be down 2, 25, 3. 3 pound, $5 pound. Going to be down 35, 7, 4 pound, $4, 2. 45, 47, $5,000. Internet trial. Going to be 5 pound, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. 55. Hey, going to be down 57. Hey, going to be down 7, no 7, now 6 out. 6 out. Hey, going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 2, 5. 65. Hey, going to be down 67. Hey, going to be down 5. Hey, going to be down 67 9. 65. Hey, going to be down California, Oklahoma, Mississippi. You're all out. 67. 65. 67. Hey, going to be down 67 9. Going to be down 5. Here's 7. It's 65. Hey, going to be down 67 $. I'm going to be down 2 pound done. Here she goes. It's 65 pound set by half. I'm going to be down 7 $. I'm going to be down sold 65 $. Logan 6,500. 512 the buyer, 512. Number 3.
We're going to roll right in here to lot number 3. This is BS90L, a 607F all-day daughter out of a finger roll female that's back out of a Margie Time daughter, back out of a full sister to Crazy Train. I can go on and on about her pedigree and what it shows here. This is out of a first calf heifer here, first one I've bucked out of this finger roll daughter, but that 49/D female has been really, really good for us as well. Sired by All Day. All Day's the sire to 45 bar K Rebel Child. I think we got a video of her on there. She was last year's Reserve World Champion. There we go. She was last year's Reserve World Champion heifer right here. I don't remember exactly how much money she won, but Zane Walker bought her, and she ended up going to Grady Farmer and Partners over there, and it was just lights out for those guys. So we're looking at a sister to her right here with 90L, and we're awful excited about her and excited to see what she'll do. She's eligible for the $10,000 added incentive tomorrow and a prime candidate for it.
All right, here going to be down 10 down, going to be down 5, going to be down 2, 25, 2 down, here going to be down 25, here going to be down 2, 5, 5, 7, now 3, time going to be down 3 down, 3, here going to be down 3, going to get 3, going to get 3, time going to be down 3 down, $3 down, here going to be down 3, going to be down 2, going to be down 2, 32, here going to be down 5, here going to be down 35, time going to be down 2, 5, 7, 4, 4 pound, you're running late, got to be 4 down 2, time going to get down 42, 5, 5, 3, 5, 45, didn't make her going to be 45, 7, 5 pound, 5 pound, here going to be down 5 pound, time going to be down 5, $5,000, here going to be down 5, going to get down 5, 5, 5, 5, going to be down 5 pound, £5, time to get 45 at a dart, £5, time to get it. That's you at 45, Jody, time to get 45, at 45, time to get 45, you give me 45, Jody, time to get down 45, 2, 5, at 42, 45, we're all good, time to get down 2 here, yes sir, time to get it down 2, 5, 45, at 45, hey, get it down 2, get it down 5, time to get it down 2 here, get it down 5, at 42's up here, time to get it down 5, hey, get it down 2, 2, get 5, at 42, take it down 45, ball, get it down time, get it down 2 here, get 5, and 42, get 5, 5, anybody else, 43 before I go, real fast, 43, now 5, hang it, gotta be 5, Jody, 45, 45, Jody, you're out, 45, hang it, get it down 5, hang it, get it down 5, 45, hang it, get it down 45, 45, 45 at the arms, talking about Jody time, and get it down 5, 45 at the arms, get it down 3, get it down 45 at the arms, 43 at the arms, so 4,300, number 605, 4,300, 605.
All right, guys. Sorry to pull my sale order back up. We're going to roll right in here to one of these Warren heifers, lot number 12, MW388. No daughter crapshoot. I have an I'm a gangster over big bucks female. This heifer here, I feel like I need to say it right off the bat. She's never been bucked on the right delivery. She has 4 trips in her whole entire life, and there's 2 or 3 of them on here right here. And in this last trip, she goes right. That's her last out right there. I didn't feel like I had time to move her to the right and really get her settled in over there, so I left her over here on the left. She'll make some rounds to the left and go back right, but I really think the right's where she wants to be. She's smart. She's got that high tensile in her. She wants to turn. She wants to be easy to work with. I really think this heifer will win some money for somebody, and it very well might be tomorrow as well.
All right, take it down £5, not let y'all bid 2,025 at a time, get it down 7, get it down 3,000 at a time, get it down 3, take it down 7, get it down 3, 3,000 at a time, get it down 3, but get 3, but get 3, but get 3,000 high, 3, take it down 3, but get it down, get it down 3,000 high, 3,000, take it down 3, take it down $3,000 on, take it down 25, but get 3, $3,000, take it down 3, get it down 3, get it down 3,000 high, 25 and 3, take it down 7 for a go, time, get it down pop here, get it down 7, 25, 27, take it down 7 $, get it down 7, get it down 5, so 25, 27 $, get it down 7, 2,000, 25, who get 25 for? 2,500, take it down 2, get it down 5, now 7, 25 bid, 27, take it down 5, get it down $7, all two, all done, there we go, 25, 27 $, take it down 5, get it down $7, 7, here we go, 25, 27, take it down $7, yes sir, real quick.
Guys, she's automatic. I know she's not the prettiest thing to look at, being white with black ears, but that's not going to matter when she's cashing checks for you. She kicks hard, turns back right there. Doesn't matter left or right. She knows what she's doing both sides. This heifer like this, she ought to be worth a lot more than what we're getting here today. She's bred good to boot. Crapshoot was a $50,000 money earner, and was on the PBR and Pro Rodeo truck for HD for quite a while there. Here he is winning a classic, and then this heifer buck's just like her. Just like him right here, and he was marked 90 points on that day. I think this heifer has those 90-point trips in her too, and she's well worth the money right now.
25 on Jody, 27, 25, 27, 25 at a dart, 2,700. Here goes. Take it down 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, get it down 5, 7, 27. Take it down 5, get it down 7 at darts, and now get it down. So Jody, 2,500. 513, 513. Thank you. Next up will be number 29.
All right, guys, we're going to go back here to the back of the catalog. Lot 29, 322L. Oh, this little gray heifer here, she did it right here, guys. She gets up off the ground. She really, out of the left, she wouldn't quite pattern up for me, but I knew she wanted to go right. We get her moved over here to the right, and that was first trip on the rights there, and I think this other one's her last trip and probably her third trip on the rights. She got tangled up in the 90 one other time on me, but this heifer here is phenomenal. She kicks through it. She gets up off the ground. She got a little bit of hang time in there, just that right amount of show. She's sired by 807 Aces and Eights, a Magic Train son out of a backlash daughter. That Aces and Eights was just marked 45, 46 at Fort Worth at the Pro Rodeo there for Rafter G. This heifer here is pretty special. I think she's a complete package. I have not been able to find her bottom side, her mother there. She's selling as is, but guys, don't let that bother you. She's going to win way more than what that bottom side's worth anyway, I promise.
Down right, 10th half, 5 pound. I got 25 bid, down 3. 27 again. Down 3. $3,000. Down 3. Get 3. $3,000 hard, down 2. Down 2, down 5. 35. 4. Get 7. 4. $4,000 hard. 4,000 2. 5. Down 7. Now $5,000. Down $5,000. $5,000. $5,000. Take it to be down $5,000. Hit it at your house. Going to be $5,000. $5,000. Going to be down 52. Going to be down 2, 2, 2. And 52, 2. But 2, 2. But 5 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2, 1, 2. Time to get it down 2. 52, 2, 2. Going to be down 2. But $2. Time to get 5. But 2. But 2. But 2. Now 5. 55. Going to be down 3. 5. Going to be down 55. 55. Going to be down 55. Going to be down 57. Going to be down $6,000. Going to be down 6 out. And now 2. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 2 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. It's 65. Going to be down 5. 5. Okay. Going to be down 5. It's 62. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. It's 62. 65. All 2. Going to be down 9. Going to be down 3. But 3. But 63. 4. I go. I'm going to be down 2 down. I'm going to be down 3 down. Yes, sir, Brandon.
Guys, this heifer just as easily could have been the sale topper here. I got more phone calls on this heifer, and it's because she catches eyes. I mean, she gets up in the ground, she kicks through it, she leaps. I mean, she does it all. You put that trip together, an event right there. If you're not 92, I don't know what you are. And I think this heifer has that capability, and she's shown us right here for 3 or 4 seconds that she can be that good. This heifer here is a steal at what she's bringing, and I think a little bit of it's the bottom side, but don't let that bother you. She's going to win you plenty of money.
3, now 5, now 65, now 65, now 67. So now 6, 7. I'm going to be getting 67. 8, 7,000. 7,000. I'm going to be getting $7,000. It's 7,000. I'm going to be getting now 2. I'm going to be getting 2. 2. Going to be getting 2. 2. 2. 72. Jared, you're out. 72. 7 to get on 2. I'm going to be staying there now. 7. Don't miss her. 72. And 72. Going to be getting 2. 2. Paul 2. Paul time. I'm going to be getting Solar Jody 7,000. $399. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to lot number 24 here. JM62L. This heifer has been super, super solid. You know, she's a complete package right here. She kicks and spins. You can tell every round she's getting stronger and stronger, and she knows what she's doing. She never misses. Her front feet never miss. Her back feet never miss. She gets a little tangled up right here in the 90. Kicks. I remember she kicked the zip tie off right there on the Elite Custom Tag sign. She knows what she's doing. She's close. She's right there in the gate, and if she's not a top 3 check puller tomorrow, I'll be completely shocked, and she'll pay for herself and some, I'm sure.
Yeah, fine. Take it to be down 5 pound. Where's your monster truck set? He can be down 5 pound. 5 pound. 325. Hello, J. Brian. 5 7. Take it to be down 3. 3 pound. I'm going to be down 3 3. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to be down 3. $3,000. Take it to be down 3. Going to be down 3 3 2 2 2 32 32. All fair now. I'm going to be down 2. I'm going to be down 2. 32. Take it to be down 2 2 2. But I'm going to be down 2. 32. Now 5. 35. Take it to be down 2 5 3 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 5. 35. Pig to be down 5. Pig to be down 5. Pig to be down 5. $3,500. All pig to be down 5. I'm going to be down 3,500. $3,500. I'm going to be down 5. Here, going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. Going to be 2 3. 32 33. I'm going to be down Jackson. Going to be 33. Brian going to be J. Brian going to be 33. 33. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 3 5. I'm going to be now going to be 5. Courtney 35. Pig to be down 5. Pig to be down $3,500. All two now 7. 37. Thought so. I'm going to be down 5. Here, 6 8. How'd you get her? I'm going to be down 8. 8. I'm going to be down 8 8 8. I'm going to be down 6 8. I'm going to be down 37. 36 37. Last call. I'm going to be down 7 8. I'm going to be down 8. 8. I'm going to be down 8. All two. All done. I have 3,800. I'm going to get $37. Take me to dollars, and I'm going to be so $37 headed to Arizona. Thank you, Courtney. 3,700 623. 3,700 623.
Excuse me. All right, we're going to lot number 13 here. BS75L, 821F, Maker's Mark, out of a BS85J, a Swamp Wreck daughter out of BS585. The 585 female has been nothing short of special for us. She's a mother to our American Heritage champion. Down payment. The Swamp Wreck stuff on the top side there has been absolutely great for us. It adds the consistency that we all look for, and then the Maker's Mark on top. Maker's Mark's calves in the first 2 calf crops went over like $180,000, $190,000. He's Magic Maker Maker over the great Test Fire 201-170. We're talking Magic Maker, Test Fire, Trainwreck, Wild Child. She's got everything you can want in her. And then look at her here, guys. Everything I've said, she backs it up with her performance here. She's in the gate to the left. She's consistent as all get out, and that's her just about every single time right there. Full interest, guys. This is the deal.
All right, lot 13, Maker's Mark. All right, out of a swamp wreck cow. Here we go. 2025. The money's on 3. 3. Now 5. 35. 35. 4 pound on it. 4. 45. 45. 45. 45. Now 5. 5,000 on it. Down 5. Down 5. Down 5. 5 pound hard. 45. 5. 5,000 on it. 5 pound hard. 5. 52. Time 2. 5. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. Now 7. 7. 6 out. 8. 6 out. 6 out. You both out. 6 out. Down 2. What you do? Down 2. 62. 5. 3. 5. Down 5. 65. 65. Down 5. Down 5 and a 65. Down 5. Now 5. Now 7. 65. Sure. 7. Now 7. Now 7,000. You're out. Going to be 7,000. 7. 8. 8. 7. Down 2. 72. 2. 3. Now 5. 75. 75. You're all coming in about the same time. 75. 77. 75. Travis going to be 77. 75. 77. 75. 77. 77. 75. 77. 100 out. 75. Come on, 100. 75. 7,700. Don't 75. 77. Anybody else home? Don't have 7,500. $77 and I'm going to be up. So Jody, 7,500. 7,500. 279. Thank you.
We're going to roll just right down the list here to lot number 14, BS74L. This one's sired by DW Ought To, a little bit different deal. Come from the Dean Wilson program there. His great sire, Ought To, has been phenomenal. The great Rachel's Pet that he hauled all year last year was out of a DW Ought To daughter. And then so many more, Pickle Moonshine and Pick of the Litter, and so many great ones that have been 92 plus, not just 90 plus, but 92 plus have come out of that DW Ought To line. Then the other side of this is Fatrell 644, Surefire daughter, back out of the 6B female. The 6B female is the dam to the 6G2 Wicked Squirrel that Tommy Julian had that was marked as high as 92 3/4. The blood's all here, guys. There's 2 or 3 trips to this heifer right here. She does the same thing every single time. She sucks back under herself, turns back in the gate to the left, kicks through it. She's going to win a pile.
All right, 5 pound. 5 pound, 3 pound, 2 pound. 25. 25, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3 pound. 3, 3 pound, dollar 2. Down 2, 5. 35 3,500. 35 35. 32, 35. 5, 7. 35 online. 37. 35 and 7. 7. 35. 37 and 3,500. 7. 36. 8. Now 8. 6 is bad. BJ going to be 38. 8. Now paid. 38. 38. Texas in. Oklahoma's out. 3,800. Last call. BJ. 8. Now 4,000. 4,000. Down 4. 4. 9. 38. 39. 9. 4,000. 4,000. Got to be 4. Rounded out. BJ. Last call. Here goes. 3,900. 4,000. 4,000. 4. Now 2. 42. 4 pound on it down 2. Now 5. Now 5. 45. Now 5. 2. 5. 42. 45. You get 3. BJ. 4 to go. 42. 43. 42. Down 3. Down 3. 42 $. 43 $. I have. 3. So 42 $. Number 640. 42 $. Thank you, Hunter. 640.
We're going to go right here. Lot number 32, guys. 048L here. Lot number 32. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're off here on our sheet. 32. Yeah, it's lot 31. I'm just off here on my sheet a little bit. on my lot numbers here. We'll sell lot 32. This is 20L. This is a 537C air assault daughter out of LS8E, a high tensile female back out of a bucking machine daughter. This little black heifer's in the gate to the left, and she's automatic, has plenty of intensity. Her sire air assault was a PBR Finals NFR bucking bull, won a fair share with the dummy as well. Guys, look at her here. This is her very last out, and this was about 10 days ago. She's dialed in, ready to go, and ready to win a check in this incentive for you.
All right, somebody get $5,000. Going to be getting $2,000. Money's on 25. 5 3. Take it to be getting $3,000. Going to be getting 5 period. Take it to be getting 3. But get $3,000 off. 3. Take it to be getting 5. Take it to be getting 32, 35, 37, $4,000. $4,000. Take it to be getting 4. Take it to be getting $4,000. Going to be getting 4. Down 2. Going to be getting 2. 5. Take it to be getting 3. 5. Going to be getting 5. 45. Take it to be getting 5. Going to be 7. Take it to be getting now $5,000. $5,000 down 2. Down 2. Down 2. 1 2. Time to get down 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5. I'm going to be 55, 55, take it to be 5, take it to be 5, take it to be 55, 7, 57, take it to be 5, take it to be $6,000, I'm going to be $6,000, $6,000, I'm going to be how about 8, I'm going to be 58, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6 out, 6 out, take it to be $6,000, I'm going to be 6, you're going to be down on time, $6,000, take it to be down 6, take it to be down 6, take it to be down 6, take it to be down 6 out, 6 out, I'm going to be down $6,000, Brandon, I'm going to be $6,000, nice effort, $6,000 time, real quick, Brandon.
Yeah, this air assault daughter that goes back to hard twisted in the great 378A female. A Shepherd Hills tested daughter back out of the U70 gate, which is Mudslinger, back out of the damn great crazy train. On the bottom side, we have high tensile and bucking machine, and we're American Heritage Champ over high tensile, which is a super producer in a futurity deal. Back over bucking machine, which is exactly what he was. He was a bucking machine in the gate to the left. This heifer here's a real deal, and we can see it.
6,000, 62, 6 on site. Internet out, Jody out, 62, 62. You want 2, time 5, I'm going to be down 5. 5, I'm going to be down 5, I'm going to be down $5, I'm going to be down 5. It's 65, I'm going to be down 5, I'm going to be down 5, better heifer, I'm going to be now 67. It's 65, 67, take it to be down 5, I'm going to be down $7, time 5, down 7, no 7. And now 7, take it to be down 7, no 7, no 7, no 7, no 7, no 7, no 7, down to the bank, going to be down 7. And now 7, take it to be down 7, take it to be down 7. You want 8, I'm going to be down 7. It's 7, take it to be down 7, take it to be down 7. I thought he's got 67, 68, 7,000. Dude, 8. 8. Dude, I'm going to be now 7. Did you get 7? 2. Whoop. Hold on. I got Jody at 7. Internet's come in late. 72. 71. 71. 71. Last call. Phone's out. Internet's out. 71. 71. Take it to be down 7. Going to be down pawn. Going to be down pawn. I'm going to be up. 7,100. Now 2. 72. 72. 72, 71, 72. Time to be in 2, 3. Again, I'm going to be in 2. I'm going to be in 3, 5. 5. Take it to be in 75. I'm going to be down 5. It's 75. Take it to be down 5. Take it to be in 75. It's 75. Take it to be down 5. I'm going to be down 5. 77. It's 75, 77. Take it to be down 5. Take it to be down 7. I'm going to be last call. All good. 75, 7. I have Jody, 7,500. 278. Thank you.
Thanks for buying there, guys. We're going to roll right back up the page here to lot number 30, 048L. I got off there. I know, I got off here on my numbers. We're going to roll right back up here to 048L. This is lot number 30. I just got off on my spreadsheet on my lot numbers there. This is 048L, an own daughter of 761H Fast Flow, a bull that I've had the pleasure of hauling his whole career there. That bull's won over a couple $100,000. He's been a player at every level. This is a video of him here. He was 94, 95 points that day. He's a son of the great airtime out of a smooth move female. And then on the bottom side here, we have a 200Z daughter that's back out of some Russ Gant breeding. R20 Haunted Hotel, a Hotel California son from HD, back out of some Dash Rip Rock and Gant breeding on the bottom side there. There's buckers all the way through this pedigree, and that's what this heifer is too. What really stands out to her, about her to me, is how high she wants to get up off the ground and kick. I see shades of her dad in her every single time I buck her, and I know she's going to go and make a great heifer for somebody.
All right, 5,000. Take it to be at 25, 7, 3,000, 32, 2, 2, 2, 2, 32, 1, Tilden, dude, I'm going to get it 2. 32 minute hour, I'm going to be in 2, I'm going to be in 2. 32 minute hour, going to get a monster truck. You're going to be in 32, 32, take it to be 2, 2, 2, tang to be 32 minute hour, 32, 2, 2, take it to be 2, tang to be 32, tang to be 3 pound on the band 2, 32, tang to be 2, 2, take it to be 3200, tang to be on field, 32 minute hour, take it to be 3, take it to be down 2, tang to be 32 minute, no sir, I have not, and 32 to be 2 to be 2 to be 2 on field, tang to be down 5, and now it did 32, 35, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 35, 35, take it to be 7, take it to be 6, take it to be $3,600, 35, Aaron, you're out, going to be 3,600, take it to be 5, here, going to get 6, 35 minute down, going to be 6 here, take it to be down, nice, 8 down, pay, and now pay, take it to be 3,800 down, pay, take it to be down, pay, 38, take it to be down, 38, take, now 4,000 down, going to be down 4, down, wait here for 38, 4, down, going to be 4, but get 4, but that's out, 3,800, $4,000 I have, going to be down, so Jody, 3,800, 399.
That's good buying there, guys. You're not going to find any more of those fast flows around for a little bit. We're going to roll here to lot number 20, guys. A-Bear D33, lot number 20 here. This is a 110 Yahoo daughter out of a Wired Witches over Ronnie Rooster female. This good-looking white heifer here, she's phenomenal. I had 2 videos on my sale trips, on my YouTube channel there, and I put a third one in here, guys. The third one I put in here, she falls down, but I'm telling you, she's phenomenal. And I've seen her go both directions, but she just wants that dummy off of her back. And if you're looking for a sleeper, if you're looking for one that's probably not on everybody's radar, this heifer right here is it. She hits her butt on the chute gate there just a little bit, but it doesn't bother her not one bit at all. That's her last out there. That's after several trips in a 2-week period there, guys. So we know this heifer can take the heat, and we know she's the real deal, and we know you're going to be happy with her.
All right, here going to be on 20 and here we go. Going to be 5 out, 5 out. Going to be 2,000. I believe I can get there. 2,500, 2,000, 25, 5. Going to be 2. Going to be down 5, 2,500. Going to be 2. Going to be down 5. Going to be 2,000. Going to be down 5, 25. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 2,200, 22. Down 25. Going to be 25. To Brian. Down 7. Down 3. Down 3. Down 2. Down 32. 32. Going to be 32. 32. 32. 200, take it to be down 2, down 2, now 1, 2, time to get down 32, 32, take it to be down 2, 2, 2, take it to be down 2, but get 3, but get Jody to be down 3, and 33, now 5, take it to be down 35, now 7, take it to be down 4, Ford, take it to be $4,000, $4,000, take it to be down 2, take it to be down 2, 2, but get 2, and $42, take it to be 40, take it to be down 2, 2, 2, but it to be 42, $4,000 down 2, 2, 2, but it to be down 2, 2, take it to be 1, 2, time to get down 2, 42, take it to be gotta be 2 now, take it to be down 2, but get 2, 2, 2, and 42, time to get down 2, but get 2, but get 2, but get 42, $42, time to get $4,200, take it to be down 2, 2, 2, 42, down. Internet, you've got to be 4,200. Already had 4,000 on site. Got to be 42, Internet. 42. 4,000's right back here with Logan. 4,200. 2, 3. Whoop. 2. Now behind him. Got to be 3. 43. 43. 2, 3, 4. 44, 3, 4, 5, 45, 45, here going to be now 5, here going to be now 6, 46, here going to be 8, here going to be 48, 48, here going to be now 9, 5, break it up, give me 5,000, $5,000, break the tide, here going to be now 52, here going to be 2, 52, here going to be out Jody 51, here going to be $5,000 point, point, going to be point, here going to be point, I have, here going to be so Logan $5,000. 311, 311.
Good buying there, guys. You're not going to regret that one. We're going to roll back the front of the catalog here. Lot number 4, BS97L. This is another one of these 607F all-day daughters. Back out of a 20U Shepherd Hills tested female, back out of the Great Page S62. This heifer's mother's a flush female that I was able to get on the ground and sired by Shepherd Hills tested out of the S62. It's the mother to the great Mad Child that I had that we sold for $50,000. He won about $50,000 for us. He was a PBR Finals bull. went to the classics and was successful there. Was a futurity winner as well. Sired by 607F All Day. I'm pretty sure I've got a video of All Day on here. Here he was, 94 points. For you guys that don't remember, this heifer here has that same type of ability. She reminds me a lot of the 45 bar K heifer that Zane bought and sold to Grady Farmer and his guys here. And that heifer wasn't nothing more than a sleeper in this sale that Zane picked out, and this heifer here is right along the same lines. Looks the same and out of the other delivery, but bucks the same too. This heifer's a real deal.
All right, 5,000, 2,000, 25, 5, 25, 25, 25, 500, 25, down, pop down, 7, 7, and now 3, 3, 3, 2, 5, 35, 35, 7, 5, 7, 37, 37, 8, 4, 2, 5, 45, 4,500, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45, 47, now 5,000, 8, 5, $5,000, 5,000, $5,000, and now 2, 52, 52 minutes, all through, $52, so $5,000. $585.
Yes, we're going to lot number 5 here. We're just rolling right down here, down the page. We're running out of these all-day females. I'm telling you, they were some of my best ones this year. This one's TM604-L2, sired by 607F All Day, the great all-aboard son that we just talked a little bit about. That bull won 60, 70,000 in his career. It was lights out. I can't tell you how many times. Was over 90, over a dozen times with a dummy on his back. Then on the bottom side here, it gets pretty special too. The 604D10 female is out of the great Superior Genetics 604 Houdini cow, and that's the mother to 604J1 Belladonna right here. Belladonna won a pile of money, 30, 40,000 for Jim and Shannon Barr, and this is a maternal sister to her right here, guys. Sired by the great All Day. This heifer here, it doesn't matter if you buck her, if you breed her, if you flush her, she's going to be successful for you.
All right, here we go. Lot number 5. Here's right, $2,000, 2,500. $3,000, $3,000, $3,000, 3, 3, 3, $3,000, $3,000, 32, 2 out of the same cow as Belladonna, 32, $32, 2, not 5, 35, 35, 2, 35, come on, Jim. 35, 32, 35, 5, 7, $37, 35, we'll find that. Come on, Shannon. 35, 37, 35, 7, $4,000, $4,000, 4,000, down, $4,000, down, $4,000, down, $38, now paid, $3,800, down paid, now $4,000, yeah, Mississippi, $4,000, 4,000, 4, she'll love it, Mississippi, $4,000, 4,000, 4, $4,000, 38 and 4, $4,000, proven damn side down, 3,800, $4,000, yes, sir, Brandon.
Guys, if you'd come to the ranch and just wanted this heifer off the cow, this wouldn't have bought her. And I bring her here, prove her, show you what she's got, have a sister to her that's been 92 points, 130 or 40,000, and we're not even cracking the $4,000 mark. I know I focus so much on competition with these heifers and what they can do as competitors, but you got to think about this heifer in the breeding pen, guys. This is a staple. This is out of one of Travis Medvey's most proven and best females here. That we're under the money.
4, now 2, 42, Jackson out, 42. 4,200, 4,000, 2, 5, 3, now 5, now you're looking 45, now 45, now 45, now 45, 5, 45, I have 45, 43, 4 I go, look, I got 42 on line 3, 43, what are you going to do, folks, 42, talking to 3, 5, 43, now 5, 4, 5, no, sir, going to be 45, 45. 45, 45, 45, all through, all done. 45, going to be getting on pie, going to be getting on pie, everybody else all through, all done, and I have pie, going to be getting on pie. You're going to get 4, 4, I go. 44, 3, 4, 43, 44, going to be getting, no, 5, going to be getting on 5. Now going to be 5, Jackson, 44, 45, 44, 45, now 6, going to be getting down, take it down, she's headed home, 4,600, 45, going to be getting down, going to be 4,600, going to be getting 5 here, 6, 46, Jackson and Blake, you're both out, don't miss her, 4,600, 45, going to be getting 6 here, going to be getting down, 5, going to be down, take it down, going to be getting down, took $4,500, 640, heading back to TM Ranch, 4,500, TM Cattle, 640.
We're going to roll right down the page here to lot number 6. This is the last of these 607F all-day daughters. This is TM 833 Bar L, sired by All Day out of a great 833F female, a Magic Maker daughter, back out of her Shepherd Hills, tested over the great 13143 female. That tested over 13143 female cross produced Mind Freak and Mud Shark and a bunch of great ones, guys. This cross here is phenomenal. Sired by All Day, the great Futurity Superstar that's going to throw the consistency in there, and then back out of a Magic Maker female that really gets them up off the ground and gives them that just a little bit of extra and that wow factor.
I've had 5,000, 2,000, 2500, take it to get in 2, 5, $2,500, take it to get in 2, get it in 5, 5, 5, take it to get in 25, $2,500, take it to get in 2, get it in 5, 5, $500, take it to get in 25, 7, $3,000, $3,000, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, take it to get in 35, $3,500, take it to get in 3,500, get it in 5, 5, 5, 35, 35, 37, 7, 7, 4, 4, the beggar going to be $4,000, $4,000, 4,000. $4,000, 4,000, take it to be in 2, take it to be in 2, 2, 5, 45, 45, going to be 4,500, going to be in 5, 5, 5, but again 45, $4,500, take it to be in 5, going to be in 5, 5, but again 45, 45, 45, $4,500, all due, all done to get 2, having to get in 5, yes sir, real quick, but Jody got 42, is that right? No, I had 4,000 with Logan and had 37 on the internet, took 4 at Logan. 42. I've got 4 on the phone, 42. Take 41 if you want to. Internet, you're going to be 41. 41. Jody going to be 41. 41.
Come on, guys. We're fighting over $100.
41. 41. 41. 41. Going to be down pawn. Going to be down pawn. And 41 minute hours. Going to be there. Here she goes. I have 4,000 pawn. Going to be down pawn. And going to be down. So $4,000. Logan on the phone. $4,000. 585. Thank you. 585. Next one. Number 9.
All right, we're going to roll right back into these Marianne Warren females, MW381. This crapshoot daughter back out of a Chance female, back over the 811 Kelly's Cat female on the bottom side. This is Paige over the old school Tom Teague breeding here. That was the foundation of the great 5-star Warren Legacy breeding program right there. And we put the DNH genetics with the high tensile Shepherd Hills tested, the great 16132 cow on the top side. And you get this heifer right here, right in the gate to the left, kicking and spinning. Well, guys, this heifer has 4 trips on her in her entire life. She's a little bit green, but that doesn't mean anything. When you take her home and put her in your arena, she's going to turn back to the left, and she's going to be one you can be proud of and one you'll be entering the very next week, I can promise you.
All right, lot 9. All right, 5,000, 2,025, 225, 7, 3, $3,000, 3, putting $3,000, 3,000, everybody else, 3,000, 3,800, better effort. He could be 28. 2800. 28. Yes, sir. But you can take her home, grow her up, just breed her.
No, shoot, guys, no. Don't give up on this over here. The groundwork's done with these females. She's riding the gate to the left. She's kicking and spinning, and these sleeper heifers like this that come out of this sale can go on and win you a pile of money, whether it be sleeper bulls or sleeper heifers. When we bring these heifers here to you guys, we bring them to you to sell. And I've sold several bulls to Marshall Boyce and them, and they were in that middle of the road as far as price-wise, and they've won them a pile of money so far. These heifer, this kind of heifer right here come from the same program those bulls did, and she's right along the same lines here. I know she's going to be a little bit on the cheaper end, but don't let that turn you you away, guys. This one here's a deal.
27. 25, 27. Last call. Looking at the payout, you could pay for tomorrow in 8th place as if the payout's the same as last year and only beat 20 or 25 heifers. 25, 27. $27. $7. 27. 25. Who got 2,600? 26. 2,600. $2,000. Who got 22? Let's all bid. 2,022. 22. $22 here, 22. 2022. Here she goes, all through, all done. $22 and $2 band. Sold her $2,000. Number 636 online. Thank you.
Rolling right here, number 10. Yep, we're going to stay with these Warren females here. We're going to go lot number 10, MW384, crapshoot daughter back out of a turbo female. This heifer here she is on the right-hand delivery. She's in the gate. She's automatic. And she hipped herself here a little bit on the left and went out there and went right. The right-hand video is going to be the most recent here. And we've got her dialed in on the right side and ready to win right there. She's got plenty of intensity with the crapshoot and the turbo on the bottom side as well. This MW12 female is the dam to the Youth Futurity World Champion and the first ever Warren Legacy Incentive champion in smooth whiskey, 949 smooth whiskey. So this heifer here is bred to buck. She's out of a great female on the bottom side. Let's get selling her.
All right, 5,000. 2,000. 25. 25. We got to go. 25. 3. 5's online. 3. 5 7. 27. 27 dollars. 25. 2700. 7 dollars. 5 7. 2700. 25, 27, 5 7, last call, 2,600, 4 go, 6 here, 2,600, 26, 5 here, 6 there, all 2, 5, 6 here, 25, 600, 25 $, 2,600, here she goes, 25, undervalued, 2,600, 25 $, 6 here, so $25 number 624, 2,500, 624. Next one.
We're going to roll right into lot number 11. This is the last of these Warren heifers and the last of these crapshoot daughters here. This one's a 3/4 sister to the last one, out of a turbo daughter, back out of a bone collector cow. This heifer here, same deal, just 4 trips on her. She's got some super ability here. She kicks hard, has to regather right there, but then goes right back after it. I'm talking getting up off the ground, stretching, leaping, kicking. I know you have to look through some stuff to see this one here, but just look at the ability this heifer has, how hard she kicks, how high she gets off the ground. When you get her dialed in completely, guys, she's going to be one you can win with, and there's no doubt about it. This is a definition of a true sleeper right here. This heifer's is going to be a good one.
All right, 2,025, 2,025, 2,500, 2,225, 22, 22, 22, 22, $2,000, 2,200, 22, 2,022, 22, $2 here, 22, 2,200, 22, $2,000, 2,200, all through, all down, $2,000, 2, and $2,000, 22, 22, 22, 22, $2,000, 22, 22, 22, $2,000, 22, $1,700, who get $2,000, 2, 2, 17 and 2, down 2, down 2, $1,700, down 2,000, down 2, yes sir.
Yeah, we're looking at trips 3 and 4 here, guys. I mean, if I take her back home right here and dial her in, y'all are going to be wishing you had bought her. And I promise you, get some of these heifers out of my way and be able to focus on a couple of them. I'm going to get this heifer dialed in and ready to win.
17, 2, I'm going to get $2,000, I'm going to get 2, I'm going to get 17, 2, it's 17, somebody get 18, 4 go, I'm going to get 1,800, 18, 18, all through, Van Dyne, I have, I'm going to get 18, it's 17, 18, 18, and I'm going to get so 1,700, online, 644, 644.
Yep, we're going to roll right here to lot number 15. Just turn the page. We're going back to these top shelf females. This is lot number 15, BS81L, a 39D top shelf, back out of 413 bar H. It's a Nutso daughter, back out of a mudslinger over copperhead female on the bottom side. We're talking outstanding foundational bloodlines here in this heifer. She's super consistent in the gate to the left, has a good mind on her too. Out of a first calf heifer, sired by the great Top Shelf on the top side. This heifer here, we've got her proven on paper and we've got her proven bucking, guys. I don't know what more you want me to do with her here. I think she's good for a check in the incentive tomorrow too. We can count on her to turn back and spin. That's not her video there. I don't know if that's my mistake, but this good-looking brindle heifer here, she's going to make a great breeding piece as well. That's the right video.
Yeah, fine. Take it, get it down south here. Time, get it down five. Time, get it down south. Get it down five. Get it down 5 times. 3 times. Get it down 3. 3 times. Not at the get it down 3. But get 3. But get 3. I'm going to be 3 times. 3 times. I'm going to be 3. Get it down 3. 3. 3. I'm going to be 2 pound 12, 15, 17, 2. $2,000. Get it 2,000 on. Take it down 2. 2. 2. But get it down 2. 2,000. I'm going to be 2 salt. Take it down 22. 22 bit orange. Take it down 2. Get it down 22 bit orange. I'm going to be 2 beer 22. 2,200. I'm going to be 22 bit orange. Take it down 2 beer 22. I'm going to get 2. But get 22 pound. Take it down 2. I'm going to be now 5. 5. 25. Ohio's out. 2. Now 5. 22. 25. 2. Time to get now 5. Last call. Check it. Here we go. 22. 25. I'm going to be 2. Now 5. I'm going to be 3. But get 3. But get 23. 22. 23. Time to be $200. $300. Anybody else? I'm going to get 2. Down 3. And 22. 23. Time to get don't want to miss you. Ohio. Let's go. 22. 23. And 22. But get down 3. 3. But get down 3. 3. But get down 3. 3. But get down so 22. But down 663. Headed to Kansas. 2200. 663.
All right, guys, we're going to go right across the page here to Lot 17, ZW398L, another one of these top shelf females, back out of a money ball over the great show tail on the bottom side. This heifer has got some extreme ability here, guys. The dummy didn't come off right when I wanted it to here, but that didn't slow her down. She stumbled there and then gathered right back with it. Here she is out of the left, kicking out and going right, picking up and gathering. She gets up off the ground, and if you're still here and have waited this long in the sale, this one here is well worth your time and money, I promise you.
All right, David, get lot 17. David, to go 22, 25, 5, 5, get it down 5 minutes. 25, get it down 5, 5, get it a little different deal. 22, 25, 25 minutes. Get it down 5, 5, get it down 5, 5, 5, get it down 25, 25 minutes. 22 for a go. Get it 2 down 3 down 3 down 3 down 3. 22, 23, take it 3 3 3 down 5, get it 3 4 5. 25 minutes. Take it down 5 down 5 down 5. Get it down 6. Get it down 8. 8 get it down 8. Get it down 28, 2800. Get it down 2800. Get it on 28. Now 9. Now 9. Now 9. Now 9. Get it down 3. $3,000. Get it down 3. Get it 3 3 3. Get it $3,000. $3,000. Get it 3 3 3. Get it better heifer. $3,000. Get it down 3 3. Now 2. Time get it 2 32. $32. Get it 3. Get it down 2 2. Get it 2 2. 32, 32 minutes. Get it in 3, get it in 2, get it all good, all done. Here go, done. Get it in 2, done. Get it in so $3,000 low end.
Thank you, Sarah.
She does what she wants.
She does, doesn't she? She knows goodbye when she sees one there. We're going to roll right down the page to Lot 18. This is L7, 39D top shelf daughter, back out of a high tinsel over a Hotel California cow. That 912 cow line there has been pretty special. The 912 female's the dam to Bill the Butcher. That was a PBR superstar there for a while. We got high tinsel on the top side of that, then put back with top shelf over that. We got the great 039 female in there, the great BW55, 201 170. You've got it all. 201 170 twice in this female. She turns back in the gate to the right. These two videos, this heifer, were back-to-back days, actually, and I bucked her right there and didn't have to buck her anymore, to be honest with you. I seen everything I needed to see out of her. She turns back in the gate to the right. She kicks through it every time. I'm telling you, don't be sleeping on these top shelf daughters, guys. These are going to be great foundational females, especially paired up with the high tinsel on the bottom side.
All right, I've got 25 bid online with Jared. BJ going to be 2,700. You're going to be getting on 5 here. You're going to be getting on 7. Our money's on. Here we go. 25. You're going to be getting on 7 and on 8. You're going to be getting on 3. You're going to be getting on 2. You're going to be getting on 32. 35. 5 3 5. You're going to be getting on 35 7. 37 4,000 on. You're going to be getting on 4,000 on. Down 8 8 1 8 down 4. $4,000 down, going to be 4, now 2, 42, 43, 45, 45, going to be 5, 5, going to be 45 $1, 47, going to be now 5, now 5, now 5, going to be now 5, 5, 2, now 2, now 5, now 55, 55, and 2, period 5, 7, going to be 6, going to be $6,000, hit 6,000, down 2, down 2, down 2, going to be down 2, and down 2, 5, going to be down 65, going to be down 2, 5, 7, and now 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 7 to get on through, hit 7, going to be down 2, going to be down 72, hit 72, going to be internet, you're out now, Logan, you're out 72, having a good set, period, going to be down 2, 2, 2, going to be down $7,000 down 2, hit 7,200, going to be down 7, going to be down 2, going to get 2, going to get 2, going to get on through, hit $7,000, $200, and now going to be so Jody 7,000. 400.
Thanks for buying, you guys. We're going to go right here to lot number 19. Just turn the page here a little bit. We're going to go lot number 19, A-Bear D31, an E18 cutting torch daughter, back out of a high society female, over daughter of the great Shane. Guys, this is a little bit of old school genetics on the bottom side, considering high society, Playboy 7205, and Shane on the bottom side. But those are outstanding foundational females and sires. Shane lasted forever and was a PBR, short round bull, and superstar. High society, a Playboy son, and a producer there. And the neat thing about these heifers is cutting torch on top. We're talking test fire, back out of the great 986W female. Here's test fire right here. He was your Derby World champion as a 3-year-old. He's big, stout, and has got to be a cow-producing machine. You just know it. With the great 016 female on the bottom side here, page 016, and the 986W is the mother to the great finger roll here too. I don't quote me on this, but I believe this is the first time that we've seen offerings of these daughters of cutting torch, and I think they're going to be pretty neat and a great asset to anybody's program.
Yeah, right. Taking it back to those Sean Fry genetics on that bottom side. You're going to be way back in the day. You're going to be outside here. Right, going to be in 2025. You're going to be in 25 in an 2025. You're going to be in 2 here. Now 5. Going to be in 5. 25. Going to be in 1,700, 1,800, $2,000. Going to be giving it 2. You're going to be in 2,000. 2. You're going to be in 2. You're going to be in 2. Going to be in 2,000. 2,000. You're going to be in 2. 2. You're going to be in 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. Going to be in 2,000. Going to be in 2. 2. 2,000, 18, 2, time to get 18s here, 2,000, last call, 18, 2,000, time to get in 2, 2, but I'm going to be in 2,000, hit a video else, all to be done time, 18, 2, take it to be in 2, 2, I'm going to be, here she goes, 1,800, $2,000, and I'm going to be in 2, 2, going to be in 2, 2, going to be in 2, going to be in so 1,800 on line number 605, 605, thank you, next one.
All right, guys, we're going to roll right here to lot 21, A-Bear D36, another one of these cutting torch females, back out of a party time daughter, back out of a hot stuff cow. Guys, this heifer here, another one of these that I'm pretty certain she needs to be on that right side. She's went left for me, went right for me, but I'm pretty sure that she's going to end up need to be on the right side. And I tell you what, if you buy her and you want to enter her tomorrow, I'm not sold that I wouldn't put her over there on the right side. This is her last out right here, and she hooked up and went right for me finally. I didn't have time to move her over to the right side. I didn't feel like to get her ready for this sale, but that's where she wants to be, and she dials in over there. She's going to be just like that, and be one you're proud of.
All right, I'm going to be in 3,000, going to be in 2,000, 2,000, going to be 15, 17, 2, going to be in 2,000, 2, going to be in 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 2,000, $2,000, going to be in 2, 2, 2, but I'm going to be in 2,000, and 2, going to be in 2, going to be in 2,000, down 2, to get 2, going to be in 2, $2,000, going to be in 2, 2, going to be in 2,000, 2, going to be in 2, going to be in watch her out of the right here in the last video, guys, $2,000, 2, going to be in 2,000, going to be in 2, get in 2, get in 2, 18, 2, 1,800, going to be in 2,000, going to be in 2, 2, 2, time going to be in 15, 17, 2, 2, time going to be in 15, time going to be in 17, time going to get 1,500, 17, 17, going to be in 1,500, time going to be in 17 in the dark, I'm going to get 1,500, going to be in 1,700, time going to be in all 2, going to be in all 1,500, 17, going to be in 7. I'm going to be in 1,517, 15, 17, all two, going to be all done. Here we go. Time to get all two, and anybody else, and time going to be so 1,500, number 668, 1,500, 668.
We're going to roll right here to lot number 22, I believe, is the next one on our list. Yep, we're fixing to round out these A-Bears in the next two. We have A-Bear D38, an own daughter 659 King Tut, which is an ABBI money earner, sired by Red Hot, out of a hot stuff female. On the bottom side of this heifer, we have the great Show Kitty over a Hustler over Western Wishes. Guys, this heifer here has been bucked 5 or 6 times. She's in the gate to the left. She's got a good head on her shoulder. She's going to make somebody a great female. She's got a good chance at winning some money tomorrow in the sale, too, or in the incentive, too, I feel like. She's going to go left. She takes one and goes left, and that's her every single time.
Lot 22, top high, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, 25, 2, 25, 25 at R, 2, 2022, 2022, Paul, 2,000 R, 22, and 2 beer, 22, 2 beer, 22, everybody else, all through, here she goes, 2022, 22 pound red, 22, 22, 22, 22, and $2,000, 2,200, and so $2,000 number 647, $2,000 647.
Alrighty, we're going to go right here, lot number 23, A-Bear D49. Guys, this heifer here is a little bit different deal. She's got a big motor. She's got a lot of ability and a lot of try. If you're a guy that likes to sit here and pick you one out that you think you can take home and make that much better, I really think this heifer's it. This heifer's big, stout. She's pretty. She's going to be a stand-up female beyond her competition years, too. But you couldn't tell me this heifer's not going to win some money at some point in her career. If you take her home and put some work into her, she wants to buck entirely too hard not to please you, I promise. She kicks hard. She sets up right there around the left. She's a jump too far or too far right now. But if you've got a turn back arena at the house and some time on your hands, I have no doubt this heifer will make you some money.
All right, not 23 hand, 5,000, 3,000, 2022, 222, 2,000, 22, here 22, 2200, 17, 18, 1800, 18 dollars, 1800, all two, all done, 1800, now 2, 18, they pay now 22. Now 22. 2,200. 22. 2022. 22. Good effort. 22. 2022. 22 dollars all through all time. $2,000. 22. Anybody else all through Jody's way. 2022 band. 22. 3. 23. 23. 22. 23. 23, 23, 3, 5, now 5, 25, now 5, 3 here, 5 there, that. So 23 and a dime, Jody. $3.99.
All right, guys, we're going to go to lot number 25 here. This is JML68, sired by 98H, a Kitty Hawk's son, out of a 200Z daughter. And on the bottom side, sired by the great Hocus Pocus, out of a great DNH female, 325-478. The 325-478 female is the dam to the great Flying Train. That's the sire to Flying Wired, Smokestack, Down Payment, and more. This heifer's bred to the hilt. She gets up off the ground, really leaps and kicks, and has a ton of ability. She's got a big motor to her. She's starting to slow down a little bit and kind of understand what we're trying to do with her here. She was a little bit harder to I feel like, get honed in on what we've got, but this trip right here, guys, is her very last out. This was last week right here. She slips a little bit, comes around, slips again, but I promise you, look through those couple slips and see what this heifer's brought to the table and the tools that she has. Guys, she's 1 out away from being a six-figure type of heifer, and I don't think we're going to get there today, but I promise you, I have got faith in everything I put in this sale, and I've got faith in this one too, guys. This one's a bucker.
All right, I'm going to be giving them $5,000. I'm going to be giving them $1,500 on line 17. Now $2,000. $2,000. I'm going to be giving them $2,000. I'm going to be giving them $2,000. It's 17.2. I'm going to be giving them $2. Now 22. I'm going to be giving them Jody. Going to be 2. 5. And now 5. I'm going to be giving them $2.5, high, going to be $25 at a dart, high, going to be now 7, 7, 3, take it, $3, but to get $3, but to get $3, but to get $3, but to get $3,000, $3,000, take it, now 2, take it, $32 at a dart, 32, 35, 35, 35, going to be 5, high, going to be 35, high, going to be 35, 35, take it, come on, Josh, take it, 2, going to be now 5, 35, take it, 2, 2, but to get 5, high, going to be 35, now 7, 37, high, going to be Molly said it's okay, time to get 35, you're in, 7, all 2, all time, 35, take it, 7 at arm, Blake, you're out, 30 for 37, 35, take it, 7 at arm, anybody else, all 2, ball done, better heifer, 30 for 37, 35, take it, 7 at arm, all 2, ball done, I have, I'm going to be 37, Blake, 35, take it, 7 at arm, 7 at arm, 7 at arm, and now I'm going to be so 35 at arm, number 654, 3,500, 654, headed to northeastern Oklahoma.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to roll right here to lot number 26, A31. This is an own daughter of 725 Straight Hustlin'. Straight Hustlin' was a futurity stud that I hauled there for quite a while. Won $25,000. He was marked 91, 92 points in his career. Just outstanding with a buck and dummy, guys. The dummy hung to him one trip, and I don't think he was quite ever the same after that, but he still went on to win 15, 20,000 after that, and that just shows the heart that bull has and what he's going to put into his offspring, too. He sired several money earners already, sired by U28 out of the great 0157X female. That's the mother to Billy Frank. And then on the bottom side here, we have a 655 Cowboy Casanova, multi-time PBR Finals bull, back out of a Denutso daughter, that's back out of a Mudslinger female on the bottom side of that. This heifer here wants to buck really hard. She's in the gate to the left, and she's got a lot of ability, guys. I know I know we're getting late in the sale here, but there's quality through and through, and that's this heifer as well.
All right, on your catalog, it shows half interest, guys. That is incorrect. It was one that Brandon was thinking about doing a half interest with, but this heifer did not make the half interest cut. Here we go. Time 17, 2. Time 18, 2. $2,000. Going to be $2,000. $2,000. $2,000. $2,200. $2,000. $2,200. $2,200. $2,200. Now 3. $23. $23. Now $5. $5 bidder now $7 bidder 20 for 27. 7. Take it out, sir. 27 tonight. 20 for 27. Take it 7. Take it I have. I'm going to be 5 7 man. So $2,500 in the back. Let me number. Already did it. 2,500. Number 513. 513. 2,500. 513.
We're going to roll right over here to lot number 31 next. 153L. This is a different deal here. Sired by Futurity Superstar, 12H Orbit, a finger roll son out of a Magic Maker daughter, then back out of a Lifting Lives female on the bottom side that comes from the great Bart Futrell breeding program. This good-looking Brendel heifer here is usually out one and round to the left. You can count on that every single time. She's bred to the hilt, sired by Orbit. Orbit put up the highest scoring Futurity out, I believe it's 2 years ago now, right here, like 95.6 points or something like that. If you don't want to put that into your herd, I don't know what you're doing there. This heifer here is sired by that bull there and out of a Lifting Lives daughter. Lifting Lives put a trip together just about like that at the World Finals a decade ago now, but it was way ahead of his time, and that's what's on the bottom side. So this heifer here is bred to do it, and that's exactly what she does. We'll get her sold.
All right, 2022, 25. 25 now 5. 2,500. 5 now 5. 2,500. Now 5. 25. 25. $2,500. 25. I'm going to be 2 here. 25. 25. 25. 27. And now 7. Now 7. Now 8. Now 8. Now 8. Now 8. I'm going to be now 8. 28. 2,800. 28, 28, jump both take him right there in the center. 25, 27, 25. Internet, you're out. 8, now 3,000, and now 3,000, now 3,000. I'm going to be giving them $3,000. $3,000. Hey, going to be giving them 3, 3, 3. Going to be giving them 3, and now 2. Going to be giving them 2. Going to be internet's in now. You're out on side. 32 minute hour. 3,032. Going to be giving them 2, 2. But I'm going to be down 2 minute hour. I'm going to be giving them 2. Going to be giving them 2. Going to be giving them 32. 3,032. 100. I have. I'm going to be giving them 3. 2. Going to be giving them 2. I have sold $3,000, $625, $3,000, $625. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna roll right down the page here. Lot 33, 309L. This one's bred a little bit different. Sired by 244 Bar D, who's slinging a who's back son out of a great mudslinger female. That 244 Bar D at the time, whenever I was bucking those D model bulls, he was the very best one of the set, and maybe the best one I'd ever bucked with a dummy to that point. He was hard to get dialed in on the road there, but he never failed to buck. He kicked hard and broke loose to the ground, and that's exactly why we've bred to him here. This heifer's mother's a 28H, a daughter of Moses, which is a full sibling to Nightlife, Wildlife, Ground Zero, Party Girl, Life Sentence. I could go on and on and on. Back out of a surefire female here. This heifer here wants to buck really, really hard. She's in the gate to the left. She squats a little bit in that buck and shoot, and sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly how much flank you got in her, but that would be the only hole in this heifer, guys. She's bred a little bit different, but I promise you, for what she is and how competitive she's going to be well worth the money.
All right, so I'm going to get $3,000. I'm going to get $2,000. 2, now 22. I'm going to get $22. I'm going to get 2. I'm going to get 22. 2,200. I'm going to get 22. 22, 23. 23. I'm going to get 3, 3. And Greg, you're out. 22, 23. Now 5. And now 5. I'm going to get now 5, 7. I'm going to get 27. 27. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 7. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 7, 2,500. I'm going to be giving $7. I'm going to be giving $25, $2,700 is all. 25. I'm going to be giving 7. I'm going to be giving 7. I'm going to be giving all 2. But on now 3, and now $3,000. I'm going to be giving 3, 3. But get 3, 3. But get 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Take it to be giving some. But get 3, $3,000. I'm going to be giving 3. But get 3. Thank you. Bye. But now 2, and now 32, 2, 2. But get 2. Jackson out. Georgia out. 32. Last call. Here she goes. 3,200 and 3. But get 2, 2. But get 2, 2. But the 2, 2, I have 32, now 5, and now 3,500. I'm going to be getting $3,500. I'm going to be getting 2, but to get 5, but to get 5, but to get 5, but to get $3,500. 3,500. I'm going to be getting 5, going to be getting 35, 32, 35. What are you going to do, folks? 3,200, $3,500. I have sold $3,200 online. 645, 3,200, 645.
All right, guys, this is the last one. This is lot 35, A-Bear D5. This heifer here is a maternal sister to lot number 34 that we sold previously in the sale. That was a half-interest heifer. Sired by A-Bear Bar 828 and out of a Good Whiskey daughter. The Good Whiskey was American Heritage Champion, sired by Stone's Edge out of a Hot Stuff female. Then we have a Desperado on top out of a Wired Wishes cow on the bottom side. This heifer here is 110 miles an hour, just like her sister there. There's 2 or 3 videos over there, Talon, and you can roll any of the 3. She's a bucker, and she's going to do it every single time. I don't know how she landed that when she moved forward there, guys, but this heifer here is an athlete, and she's bound to win some money.
All right, 3,000, 2,000, 2, take it to be 17, 18, 18, 18, 2, going to be 2, J. Brian, I'm going to be $2,000, 2, take it to be now 22, now going to be 22, down 3, down 3, down 3, now going to be now 4, now 5, 500, 500, 500, down 600, 800, I'm going to be 28. Now 9, now 3, 3,000, I'm going to be getting 3,000, I'm going to be getting 3, now 2, to get 3, Jody, I'm going to be getting down 2, take it to be getting 2, down 2, 2, take it to be getting 32, 32, take it to be getting 2, 2, run in second place, Jay Bryan, 32, 3,000, 3,200, take it to be getting 3, 3, get to be getting 2, 2, 2, 3,200, I'm going to be getting 3, but to get 2, but to get 2, Paul 2, 32, 3,000, 2, going to be getting 2, 2, anybody else, all done, $32, and I'm going to be getting 2, 32, sold her $3,000. Give it to Jody. $3,000 number 513-513. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude the sale. Let Brandon say a few closing remarks. Those of you that are planning on entering your heifers in the incentive tomorrow, please let them know.
You bet, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you being here, bidding, whether you're online or in person. I really wish you all the success with